The sky held the color of brushed pewter as Jason walked up the narrow path to Lindy's house. He'd taken the early train back, small velvet pouch tucked safely in his pocket, and a quiet prayer in his chest that this time they would build something steadier. Lindy was on the stoop, a blanket around her shoulders, a mug of Ruibos warming her hands. When she saw him, the line of worry between her brows softened. "You made it," she said, a whisper that still managed to fill the space between them. "I told you," Jason replied, climbing the last step. "I'm here. For us." He sat beside her, the two of them watching the first shy drops of rain dapple the pavement. Da-da-da-da. For a while, silence did what words couldn't: smooth edges, stitched small tears, reminded them of the comfort of simply being close. "I brought you something," Jason said at last, pulling the pouch from his pocket. He placed it in her palm. Lindy's fingers trembled as she loosened the string. Inside lay a slender silver necklace with a tiny raindrop pendant, smooth and bright, as if it had borrowed light from the sky. "It's beautiful," she breathed. "Jason, what's the occasion?" He smiled, a little sheepish, a lot sincere. "My mother used to say the first summer rain carries a wish. I was never sure I believed it until you turned the worst storm into a reason to hold on. I want this to remind you of that, Bus." A small, grateful laugh slipped from her. "It's incredibly cheesy," she said, eyes shining, "and it's perfect." Jason moved behind her and fastened the clasp. The raindrops settled against her collarbone, catching the dull afternoon light. Lindy touched it gently, then turned to face him. "Let's promise something real," she said, voice steady. "Not just we'll try, something we can lean on. Name it," he said. She took a breath. "We choose each other on purpose. Even on rush days we don't disappear, we explain. Mondays, a voice note, no matter how short. Wednesdays, a photo from our day, even if it's just a messy desk. Fridays, a proper call. And once a month, one of us visits.
No excuses.
Unless it's an emergency." Jason nodded as if each word anchored him. "Done. And if one of us is drowning, we say it. No guessing games." Lindy's lips curved. No guessing games. The rain thickened, tapping the tin roof in a soft staccato. He drew her under the overhang, close enough to smell the tea and the faint citrus of her hair. "One more thing," he murmured. "When this project ends, I want to come home not just to this town, but to a life we're building. I know it's soon, but will you let me plan for that? For us?" Her answer was a nod that started in her heart and reached her eyes. Plan away. They stepped off the stoop and walked toward the street, not caring when the drizzle turned to a proper shower. Hand in hand, they traced the wet pavement to the little park where a jacaranda arched like a violet cathedral. Petals heavy with rain clung to the grass in their shoes. Under the tree, Jason lifted her chin and kissed her slow, certain, unhurried. The kind of kiss that said we learned the weather of each other and we're not afraid of the forecast anymore. When they pulled apart, Lindy rested her forehead against his. "We'll keep this soft," she said, "even when the world goes loud. And we'll keep coming back here," Jason added, glancing up at the lilac canopy. "To remember." The rain eased, leaving the world rinsed and new. The raindrop pendant flashed once and stilled, a small, bright promise against her skin. And as they walked home through the shimmering streets, their new rituals already forming between their fingers, Lindy realized the storm hadn't broken them. It had taught them how to hold on.